Hello guys, my name is Drumil Vogasya and today I am going to represent the project that we have built on the cryptocurrency portfolio tracker. My partner's name is Prince Paresh by Borer, and here is the information about all of these things. So let's start with the requirements that we analyzed when we decided to build this project. So we analyzed the requirements for the crypto traders in the day-to-day basis by analyzing their problems. So what happens is that when a crypto trader wants to trade something, he has to keep track of their cryptocurrencies in the spreadsheets of which is different software. And when they have to buy or sell something, they have to use another third-party softwares. When they want to use money or transfer funds at some places, then they have to use like different bank accounts, or have to have different valid institutions that provides these services of transactions. So we analyze that problem as well. And the last one is that they have to keep track of everything for the different softwares. Like for every purpose there is a different software they have to use. So to solve this problem, we thought that we should build a software that does everything in just one place, like in the one website or the application. So that would be called cryptocurrency portfolio tracking and this project can be implemented by using our UML diagrams, and these are the solutions that our project provides when it is developed. So this software can track portfolios of different currencies at the same place while seeing what prices they were bought and what current market price is going on. And also users get notified about their insights throughout the week that they have performed on their profits or losses. And also some graphs and visuals are shown during this while seeing these insights. And through our wallet service in the software, users can just transfer the funds from the different financial institution and use them when they want to buy or sell their cryptocurrency or trade their currencies. So to build this project, we have built some UML diagrams which can help to implement this entire project. And for this UML diagram, this is the documentation. So this documentation starts with the outline here, which tells us that what diagram would have the understanding of what kind of topics. Like use case diagram has what are the features and the use cases in the project. So other diagrams has the different purposes, which is outlined in this documentation outline. And before we start to our diagrams, we just look at our notes, which is like a currency is defined as cryptocurrency in this project. Like why to tell the big name like cryptocurrency every time? Just use it as currency. And when developing this project, a developer should keep in mind that this portfolio tracking software isn't just about tracking the portfolio, but also for trading, which should be done securely and with assurance. So the first diagram is our use case diagram, which depicts like what user can use, what kind of features a user can use when using our software. So here are some use cases like login or authentication, buying or selling any currencies, look at the insights, look at portfolio. A user can check balance or transfer funds from their wallet, which is built into our website as well. And the admin, which is automated machines or developed programs, can use the features of notifying the user update and connect buyer and seller, which should be done while trading, right? So these are the use cases, and these are the basic use cases which just tells everything by their name. And here is the diagram. See, it shows the domain that user can use. This shows the domain that system admin can use, and all this uses is included to login. Like, you cannot use any of these services while you are not logged into the website. So that is a bummer. And these features, like notifying the user, extends the feature of giving insights and greetings to the user, and the checking balance or wallet extends its feature to the loading the balance in the wallet. So this is all use case diagram has to offer. And then we can jump onto a class diagram, which is needed when software is implemented. So what happens here is, like, what classes or objects are needed when implementing this software project. So this diagram would help us understand that. And there are some key objects that I want to talk about are user profile, account, insights, or currency, wallet, and portfolio. And these kind of objects are developed during the implementation of the classes when developing the software. And there are some services from the third-party services that are used here, like currency I, market, and the bank. These are the APIs that we are going to use through our APIs like wallet, our built APIs like wallet and insights and portfolio. Here we can understand everything about these diagrams from just looking at their attributes. So there's nothing big about these diagrams, but then when a user triggers some kind of processes, there is a sequence that occurs here, which is shown in the sequence diagram. So mainly in this software there are only 5 sequences, like buying, selling, looking at insights, and looking at the currencies that a user holds. And the last one is the wallet one, which is shown here, where user can add or transfer the funds to the other user or from the third party institution, like banks or any other institutions nowadays available, like PayPal. So here is something that a sequence diagram shows, is that buying, when a user buys a currency, for this process to happen, there are a total of 4 different objects that a user have to take part in the sequence: buying option, portfolio, wallet, seller, and the market. These are the objects that are used in this sequence. And others can be interpreted by just looking at the diagrams, but a basic sequence would be like when user sends the response, when a user requests to show the portfolio object requests further to currency that collect all the currencies that we have in our database, and then the currency uses, like, your currency objects sends the request to the currency I interface that we use service from, let get all the currency data. And then currency I object that is built by the third party person offers us the response, like, here is your currency data. And then the chain goes on, like arranged currency page that is built by our currency object, and then it is response to portfolio, and portfolio response is user to with the whole portfolio page. And same goes for all these sequences, and all these sequences should be implemented with the flow. So this is shown by activity diagram. Here it is written like different processes with control flow. So before we start our activity diagrams, there is one key term like concurrent trading process. What is this? Like when we trade something online with the network, there might be chance of system failure, right? So to avoid that with the security, we use the process called concurrent trading. This process is used to trade on network, like there is anytime chance of system failure and lagging. So error arises when either from buyer or seller don't receive the desired currency, or one being empty-handed and other keeping both. Therefore, to encounter this problem, a simulation is run where both trading processes are done at the same time. And the matching process is when a trader wants to connect to other user to trade their currency, which is called matching process. And the processes are like, for the control flow is CN sites, uh, wallet activity, look at wallet activities, and buying and selling the currencies that a user holds currently. See insights. When a user clicks on the button, it goes with collect available data. It checks the portfolio, and then if user has the if user could fetch the portfolio data, then it can collect the portfolio and then goes into the further process. And this is here where the process ends. Like in the selling and buying method, there is something which we talked about is concurrent process, which happens concurrently when a simulate transfer funds process is triggered. This concurrent trading method is triggered. uh, User sends fund, and the other user has received fund at the same time, which avoids system failure. And same goes for our selling process. So when user receives fund and the other user sends fund at the same time, and both amounts are deducted from their wallets, uh, this process is eliminated. And then the component used in the project, which is component diagram, so which will be covered by my partner Prince.
Hello, my name is Prince and I will cover the rest of the project. The components used in project service provided components. Bank is the component that provides services like management of transactions between the user's wallet and his bank account. So a user can add required funds into his wallet or withdraw funds from his wallet and transfer them to the desired bank institutions. Market currencies, and database. These are all the other components. And the market is the component that provides services to find buyers and sellers for the currency at the current price adjustment. Currency is the component that provides a service to find information related to currencies in the user's portfolio or the currencies that user wants to buy. This also helps to calculate insights and some informations on the portfolio page. Database. This is mainly a service provider component which stores all the data of the users. Service users, users, data file, and server. User. This component is the user's device, which collects all the data and manages connectivity between user and server. Data file to store data, cache data, and user data into the same device for better performance. Data files are created. Server. This is the main component which manages all the processes going for the user and manages all API interfaces, service provides, and database. And this is the diagram. As it is shown, all the currencies and then it goes to server and all the other things. And the deployed softwares on different machines. We have to develop a wide variety of software to manage different processes on different machines. Java args. File is a compressed file format used to distribute Java applications or libraries. It is essentially a zip file that contains compiled Java classes. devices. This is the main software that will be deployed on users' computer to interact with websites, or we can delete websites for the browser as well. Modem connects device to the internet. DB user MySQL server. This is software device to store data into MySQL format. Therefore we can retrieve or update user data anytime by request. Caching server. This is the server that manages direction of all the processes, meaning users' requests direction are decided by these processors. Server 1, server 2, and server 3. These are all the other servers. And server this is the server takes user request regarding processes into wallet, like checking funds, adding funds, or withdrawing funds. Server 2, this is the server that takes user request to buy, sell their currency. It connects to different buyers or sellers. Server 3. This is the server that takes user request to fetch current data or currencies in the market and to calculate insights as well. So and this is the last diagram.
So thank you for being with our presentation for currency tracker, and I hope you understood everything. Have a good day, guys.